Do not show your girlfriend Demon Slayer. Listen, I'm a huge fan of this show, but if you introduce it to your girlfriend, your relationship status will start to look like Giyu's friendship status. She'll either simp for these characters or adopt them. There is no in between. So heed my warning. Do not show your girlfriend Demon Slayer, or these characters will steal her away. If there's one hard truth us 3D men have to accept, it's that we cannot compete against a depressed anime husbando with an aloof expression. It's unfair, but true. If you tried to emulate Giyu's personality in real life, you'd probably be considered weird and unapproachable. Yet, Giyu comes across as stoic, mysterious, and cool. And his coolness doesn't stop at looks. A single breath from this guy is cooler than us 3D men could ever hope to be. An asthma attack just doesn't have the same effect. Not to mention, Giyu has an incredible sense of justice. If he deems you a good person, he'll stand against the world to protect you. Despite this, some may criticize Giyu's character by bringing up the fact that his fellow Hashira don't really like him, or that he struggles to communicate his problems and exists in a constant state of self-loathing. Well, I hate to break it to you, but all of that is just code for misunderstood hottie who needs emotional support. And your girl has a PhD in husbando therapy. But if for some reason your girl doesn't like men with a pinch of crippling depression, there's this ray of sunshine.
No, don't do it.
It's too late. I already wrote it into the script. Flames on his sword and a heart that's unbroken. Courage that burns with each word he has spoken. Fighting for justice with all that he brings. These are a few of 1,000 things your girl probably loves about Rengoku. You see, Rengoku is all things good. He's the support system we all need. The type of guy that will always have your back. I mean, I can open this Rengoku segment with maximum cringe because I know he would say something like, "Your cringe was fantastic, keep it up." With this kind of positive thinking, Rengoku can turn any situation into a good one. Lost your job? Fantastic. Now you've got a chance to find your true passion. Stuck in traffic? Incredible. More time to reflect and prepare for the day ahead. The positive energy and confidence this man would instill in you is like no other. He's got that golden retriever best friend energy and looks that will set your heart ablaze. All things considered, Rengoku is a king, and he is definitely one of your girl's favorite things. But hey, Rengoku might be a bit much for some people. Maybe your girl prefers someone a little more laid back. Muichiro is a fan favorite amongst the Demon Slayer fanbase, and it's no wonder. He's a precious boy you want to protect, yet he's more than capable of protecting you, which makes him the perfect mix of cute and dangerous. And most impressively, he was able to become a Hashira at 14. My greatest accomplishment at 14 was learning how to boil pasta. In terms of his personality, Muichiro may come across as a little airheaded and emotionless, but this is due to the amnesia he developed as a result of his tragic backstory. But as we've seen from Tanjiro's efforts, you can break through Muichiro's shell and make him smile. And let me tell you, once your girl sees his smile, there is nothing that will stop her from protecting it. She will dedicate the rest of her life to preserving Muichiro's happiness. When your anniversary comes along, she'll be making paper airplanes for Muichiro while you're crying over your signature pasta dish for two, contemplating the fact that your girl adopted a 14-year-old anime boy and left you in the dust. Worst part is, the adoption center called, and Muichiro isn't the only anime boy ready to steal your girl. Now, Zenitsu is a bit of a wild card. Many on the internet call him cowardly, loud, and frankly, a little bit annoying. But before you get too comfortable showing Zenitsu to your girl, I should inform you the fanbase loves him. Topping the Demon Slayer popularity polls, Zenitsu's likeness is backed by the numbers. But why is he so liked despite the hate? Well, I think the main reason is because he's real. Sure, he screams, he's afraid, but wouldn't you be if you were fighting demons? Zenitsu humanizes himself through his anxiety, and when it really counts, he always rises to the occasion. Not to mention, his fights are an absolute spectacle. Never underestimate a man who's practiced one move 10,000 times. And this may be subjective, but Zenitsu does have some pretty cute and funny moments throughout the series. All things considered, this is the Zenitsu the doubters see, and this is the Zenitsu your girl sees. Do not let his cowardly demeanor mask the truth. Speaking of masks, you should be highly cautious of these two. Have you ever heard of a reverse catfish? Well, let me introduce you to Inosuke and Hotaru. Now, these guys don't seem like much based on first impressions. I mean, Inosuke comes across as short-tempered, confrontational, and frankly, a little bit dense. And Hotaru, hot-blooded, unhinged, and socially inept. After getting to know them a little better, we find out that, well, this is all very much who they are. But it's not so much their personalities you have to worry about, it's what's behind the mask. Inosuke is literally one of the prettiest characters in the show, and Hotaru looks like a damn model. And you can't even use their personalities as a deterrent because the way they interact with other characters in the show is hilarious. When it comes down to it, Inosuke is a great friend who, despite looking like this, is the cutest little soft boy you could ever imagine. And Hotaru is a proud and passionate man dedicated to his craft. So while they may both be unbearable in many ways, that won't stop your girl from signing both the adoption and wedding papers to secure these two weirdos. But if she wants a more level-headed duo to choose from, Ubuyashiki and Gyomei might hit the mark. If your girl's into the husband type, then look out, because big boy Giyu and daddy Ubu are made of 100% husband material. Let's break it down. Ubuyashiki is full of great qualities. He always knows what to say and will comfort you when times are tough. He genuinely cares for you and makes sure you know it. He has a silent charisma and a soothing aura that draws you in and makes you feel safe. Plus, he's incredibly mature and dependable. Oh, and rumor has it, he'll give you an explosive experience in the bedroom. Overall, he's the kind of guy that can show you what a healthy relationship is supposed to look like. And if they didn't nerf him with an incurable disease, he'd surely steal your girl. And let's not forget about Gyomei. If you like your men big, then Gyomei's your guy. Weighing in at 287 pounds and reaching a height of 7'2.5" inches, he's like a personal bodyguard. You'll feel safe in almost any situation, unless he rolls over in his sleep. Anyways, Gyomei is a big boy, and he might look a little intimidating, but he's extremely kind, protective, and in touch with his emotions. In other words, he's a personal bodyguard and a big teddy bear. If your girl is ready to settle down, these are the guys she'll seek out. But while you're keeping your girl from seeing those guys, don't let Obanai slither in. Now, men associated with snakes in fiction don't always have the best representation. I mean, Orochimaru is over here regurgitating himself and luring young men to his cave, while Voldemort's rocking the title Dark Lord and is incapable of understanding love or nail hygiene. So Obanai has quite the head start in the race to steal your girl. And once he catches her glance with his heterochromatic eyes, it's too late. She'll be entranced by his mysterious aura and desire to learn more about him. Why does he wear bandages? Does he cut his own hair? Which sport does he ref? Is his snake nice? The only thing that might break your girl's trance is the revelation of Obanai's obsession. You see, he's got strong feelings for Mitsuri Kanroji. But this is not a deterrent because when fictional men have a love interest, it only acts as a reference. We get to see Obanai's gentle approach with Kanroji, his love language of gift giving, and his protective nature. Through these interactions, your girl will either self-insert as Kanroji or imagine how much better she could be as his lover. But maybe your girl likes guys who are a little more flamboyant, a little more eccentric, a little more flashy. Rolling in at 6'6" with beautiful hair, flashy style, and arms the size of bowling balls, Tengen is hot, and he knows it. If Tengen walks into a room, he's going to draw your girl's attention. He is the god of flashiness, after all. He'll have your girl thinking, what conditioner does he use? I need to feel his arms. For science. If he gets 3 wives, I can have 2 husbands, right? Point is, one look at this man and he'll have your girl switching up on you faster than Giyu gets down on himself. The only defense you may have against Tengen's pull is that he tends to demean people who aren't flashy and exuberant. With that said, we also see how gentle and loving he is with his wives. And when your girl fantasizes about Tengen, she'll imagine herself as the flashy girl that he treats right. A select few might prefer the disrespect fantasy, but let's not get into that. Long story short, Tengen is setting the bar way too high. If you're not above 6'5", jacked as hell, and an expert dual wielder, then give up, because that's not your girl anymore. That's Tengen's girl. But if your girl isn't into polyamory, there's another white-haired Hashira you'll have to look out for. Sanemi will teach you many things you did not know about your girlfriend. For instance, these are the loving eyes she wants to stare into every day for the rest of her life. Battle scars are apparently very sexy. And when she sees scenes like this, she thinks, boy, I wish Sanemi would penetrate me with his katana. I know, it doesn't make sense. But whether you like it or not, this is the face of the man she loves. In terms of his personality, he could chill out a little bit. I think that's fair to say. But then I think of Lil Sanemi, or this manga image, and I start to believe this man could do no wrong. But from what I've seen in the anime, I do wish he was a little nicer to Genya. And your girl does too. She goes into mom mode whenever she sees Genya upset or mistreated. He's a sensitive boy who just wants his brother's love and forgiveness, and your girl is his #1 supporter. So until he rekindles his relationship with his brother, she'll be busy focusing on that relationship when she should really be focusing on yours. All in all, these brothers deserve love. Just make sure they don't take it away from you. And I hate to say it, but there's another brother on this list who's definitely going to steal your girl. Tanjiro is a wholesome demon-slaying cinnamon roll, and your girl loves wholesome demon-slaying cinnamon rolls. But don't let his sweetness distract you from the fact that this boy has game. Seriously, almost every interaction he has with a girl in this anime threatens your relationship. The way he protects and cares for Nezuko with his life, or how he empowers Kano, even the way he bonds with Kanroji. Tanjiro is an expert with the ladies. He doesn't just talk to girls, he understands them. One sniff of your lady friend and he'll know exactly how she's feeling. When's the last time you sniffed your girl to check how she's feeling? Tanjiro is just built different. Most girls are getting that "you up" text at 2 a.m. while Tanjiro's over here empowering women, reminding them of their strength and importance. And to top it all off, have you seen his smile? It's enough to cure even Giyu's depression. All in all, Tanjiro is the best big brother, bound to be an incredible girl dad, and he's a 100% certified girlfriend thief. But if your girlfriend isn't into the wholesome type, then let's do a 180 and appeal to those who prefer the unconventional. If your girl watches anime, she loves demons. It might sound crazy, but it's true. For whatever reason, demon characters in anime are designed with two things in mind: power and good looks. Whether it's Inuyasha, Sesshomaru, Rin, Sukuna, or Sebastian, these characters were designed with intention. And Demon Slayer only adds to this list. Muzan may be the greatest evil within the Demon Slayer universe, but this man has style. To be honest, I don't know how he does it. In between wreaking havoc, he's got time to lift weights, bag 5 wives, and dress to the nines. He's also got a collection of demons to suit your every need. Minus love and respect, but who needs that when you look like this? Doma's beauty is so exceptional that people see him as a divine being. Akaza, big biceps, nice teeth, pretty eyelashes. As for Kokushibo, he has presence. Most feel fear, but your girl feels lust, and there's nothing you can do about it. All in all, if you think Muzan and his demon boy band are too demonic to be loved, then just ask yourself this: have you never simped for a demon girl? So that's it, a relationship ender in the form of an anime. If you show your girlfriend Demon Slayer, you better be prepared to father a boar, embrace fictional polyamory, or move on, because these characters are just too lovable. And if you think the risk stops there, then you have to watch these videos, because this is only the beginning.
うまい、うまい、うまい